cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, 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 cash out.
Welcome back to How I Met Your Aunty.
Welcome.
Well, it seems like it's reunion time.
It's reunion day.
Love is blind.
Or is it?
Whew.
A mess. So we are in the final day. We're out of the pod, so
We out of the pod.
We made it through.
We made it through. And it's been a long road and a long time coming.
A long road.
But how are we meeting today, Auntie?
We are meeting. Look, I'm trying to get my words together.
Right.
I'm gonna keep my words short, like Chris.
Oh.
We're meeting. I'm gonna say entertained, girl. I'm entertained.
Okay.
Am I? Are you not entertained? How are we meeting today?
I'm cool.
Okay.
I was cool last week. I'm cool this week.
Cool, calm, and collected.
Cool, calm, and collecting. Got my drink. And we here.
Oh. Only one drink, unlike some people on the episode, but.
Oh.
Okay, so we're starting off with Vic and Christine.
Okay, well, we know they made it through. They stayed true. They stayed true to their word. They're not going to break their covenant. And yeah, they
were boring, everybody.
Oh God.
But we love them, but everybody was like, "Oh, but I mean, what do you want? We don't always need the drama."
We don't.
Like we said, and they talked about how Malibu was perfect for them, and her friend called her boring. I think they're cute. It's good to see
a healthy relationship.
A healthy relationship on this show, which we don't see often. So I did enjoy them.
Yeah. I enjoyed them. Like you said, they were the boring couple, but I like that. I like that it wasn't this drama. They were in and out of this season, and their biggest worries or troubles is Christine wears socks to bed, and Vic has an Angry Bird habit. So
I thought that was funny because my husband also get mad because I like to wear socks in bed, and I stopped wearing them. I like my socks; it's comfy.
I like my socks too.
I don't want her to take it. Be like, you can wear socks in bed.
Yes. I love wearing my socks in bed.
Like I'll put fresh ones on. Like I have like my fuzzy ones, or I'll go get other socks. So it's not like they're the sweaty socks from all day.
Right.
I'm not gonna act like that's never happened, but but usually they're new socks, so I don't get the big deal.
I ain't have an issue. Yeah, I don't have an issue with socks. I love my socks.
And I didn't know people still played Angry Birds.
I didn't either, but I mean, I had a small addiction back in the day.
Oh wow!
Me some Angry Birds. Angry Birds was a
never.
time.
I was never into those things. I did like Words with Friends.
I've heard of that.
It's like Scrabble.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Okay.
So they were nice. So now we're moving on to not too much on them. Everybody loves them. Fan favorite, you know.
That's fine.
We're moving on to Bree and Connor, as I called her, Sleazy Breezy.
And
Connor. And we find out, they still together. So she's still using that and abusing that man. Poor man.
Walking over poor Connor.
Walking over him like a bridge. Okay? To get to, not to Chris anymore, so she says. But anyway.
Yeah. I don't know what really to say. I feel like I don't see them going down the aisle. I think
she does.
She calls the shots in the relationship.
She definitely is a shot caller. I will say her facial balancing looks really good. So I can definitely tell she had a few shots here and there. And it looks nice. She looks different in episode. Got the chin shaped up. She looked good. She looked good. Still a mean girl, but we'll get to that later. But anyway, yes, I guess they seem happy on the couch. But
they seem happy. I mean, they have to save face. Connor basically said he has nothing to say to Chris. There's nothing to talk about. I really did feel like Nick. They didn't really get like dive deep into the situation.
Really?
Where not with Bree and Connor, because I feel like with Bree there was no like true accountability of her having that conversation with Chris. I feel like
Yeah, she kind of
I feel like they slid, like slid past the fact that when they went to Mexico, she really wanted to have this conversation with Chris. She really wanted to talk to him. Connor wasn't feeling it, but he was just like whatever. But I really felt like they really never brought that piece into it. How what was she doing? She kept saying like, oh, I feel like we're all like surface level. We're all like nobody's having that conversation. We spent all this time in the pods and I can't have this conversation with my other connection.
That's why she sat so long when Chris came to have that conversation at the mixer, because she's been waiting for him to pour out and say, "Ooh, I wish it was you." And this, she wanted that, and she's like, "When is this gonna happen? Like he sees me. Why is he walking via surface level?"
Right.
And all that. So it's like that's why she ate it up and didn't really defend Jess that much, and sat there and talked about their sex life with Connor and all that, because she was feeding into her ego again. She wanted that. But yeah, I think she took a little accountability by saying she sat in that conversation a little too long. She did say that.
You're right.
So I'm glad she said that and didn't make a ton of excuses. So she minimized it, but she did take accountability for at least the mixer conversation.
The mixer conversation, yeah.
And I felt like Nick did kind of get in on Chris, because he was like, "You'll have to seek therapy to figure that out."
Now they went in on Chris. Yes. I will say that they actually did go on, like really lean into Chris or whatever, because he was all red in the face, sweating.
The slick
back to try to look like his AI avatar. And yeah, I think they were asking the right questions for Chris, because as we know, Chris is a narcissist, and he definitely don't want to take accountability. He had to try to save face and apologize, but he didn't mean it.
No, he didn't mean it. He saved face for his future victims that are going to watch the show and watch the reunion and think with their little minds, "Oh, look, he took accountability." Right. Or, whatever. But he didn't mean it. He had to be forced into it.
To be honest.
When they said speak, he said something, but he didn't say apology first. He didn't say, first and foremost, I need to apologize. I made an ass of myself on TV, and I brought you into it. He had to get pull teeth for him to apologize.
That's right.
Even to Jess later on, but we'll get to that. But yeah, but I didn't expect much from Chris. He came there because it was in his contract, or he wanted the extra $400 for showing up to the last thing. I don't know. But that was it.
That was about it. Right. That was it with him.
No.
I'm good on.
Just like Connor said, moving on.
Okay. Look.
I'm moving on. Okay.
And speaking on Chris, Jessica.
Yes.
And Chris and their relationship, and how they did speak to it. Like, yeah, he was trying to humiliate her by saying all those nasty things.
Oh, definitely.
About her to the girls, to her so-called girlfriends. And that's where I was like, yeah, this is the mean girl clique. They wanted to hear all the drama. They wanted to hear all the mess. And with Breezy, once again, like, she's reveling, like she wants to hear all of this, because now she's feeling like, yeah, he wanted me the whole time. So that's why she really stayed longer with not only her one-on-one conversation with Chris, but with her and Priyanka and Ashley as well.
I think the whole threesome of them are definitely male-centered, and I think that's what they get hyped off of. So they gravitate to it. When he talked about working out, I'm sure Ashley works out or whatever. So hearing that, it's like, yeah, you just want someone to work out, but you're still supposed to be a girl's girl in some sense, to be like, hey, don't talk to me about Jess is my girl. So whatever you have, y'all need to, you stop it there. But you're kind of feeding into it, and it goes back to them even with Devontae or Devo. Wanting to, he's coming to the concert with us. He wants to be with us. It feeds that with him. Like, he wants to hang out with us instead of Brittany. And we already know that Ashley felt the way. We know she felt the way that Alex said, brown girl, brown features, and all of that with Brittany. So she was a little envious of that, even though she will never claim it.
No.
Of course, if he want to come with us and leave Brittany, it kind of fed her ego a little more.
Yeah, it fed their ego, like, oh yeah, the guys, they want to hang out with us.
Right.
These are the type of women we call those pick-me type of females. We don't like to use the word female, but this is exactly who they are. They're little girls. And
I think Priyanka fits in there because she's a darker skinned woman. And the white girls, oh, they picked me to be their token ethnic friend. And and if you need that, if you always feel like you don't belong in a place, and they pick you just like Emma dealt with when she felt like she didn't belong going to all them white schools and she was Asian. Yeah, it feeds that. So we already know.
We already know. And then with Priyanka, we've seen her girlfriend group or whatever. She's usually the only one. She's usually the only one. So like that's not anything surprising with us. But yeah, with Jess, she spoke her truth. She didn't give him any energy because you can't give the narcissist any energy. And it was wonderful just really hearing how she felt and how just being vulnerable and also saying like, look, a few years back, I would have broke down. And we've all been there where we could have broken down and been depressed and everything like that. But she has taken the time even before coming to this show to like grow within herself and everything. She had a few things, I think, when it came to her age. She had like some insecurities about that. But other than that, she knows who she is. She is a doctor. And we found out...
She's now dating a doctor.
Yes. Which is someone who was actually one of her connections.
Right. We didn't see that.
In the pods. And we didn't even get to see that. That's the crazy thing. We didn't get to see that. And he also spoke to like, you know, at the time, he wasn't ready. He wasn't man enough. He didn't want to break her heart. And you know what? I think sometimes life happens and things happen, and maybe it wasn't our time.
Right time, yeah.
It wasn't the right time, and now they're together now. So it was really great to see
I like that she did speak to his insecurities, and they kind of, to Chris's insecurities, and they kind of caught him up on it, basically saying like he was an insecure man, and it was like a day after he came and saw my home, then all of a sudden now there's an issue with my weight or my appearance or whatever. And he kind of tried to deny that, and it was like, it was a day later. So
it was the next day.
Are you saying that everybody else, the way we're all perceiving is different? And he didn't have much to say. So I'm glad they did, because they, like you said, they don't really get into the nitty gritty of the things we want to ask, but they did at least put that in there.
At least with Chris, yes, they were able, they did ask those hard questions. Where, like you said, we saw her beautiful home. You know, I mean, looking through social media and the girlfriends he's dated, he really doesn't have much. So to feed his ego, because of his insecurities, he has to humble the woman. He has to belittle her so he can feel better.
And she said, "Oh no, I never heard him talk like that to me, because he knew better."
Right? He don't speak like that.
I didn't even know that type of talk.
Okay, now he played this
with y'all,
because y'all them type of girls. But yeah, he was never like that with me. That's what she said. So well, okay.
Well, we love a little Jessie, and it looks like she's really close with Emma, at least from the positioning. The season looks like she was there for her, which is good, because you know we see the women, they get these friendships after being in the pods. Some are mean girls. We've seen that on other seasons. Bree and them ain't the first mean girls on Love is Blind. But it's good to see them together. Emma needs some help. And we got to them, and she kind of said she's getting it.
She did. She did.
Yes. She said she's getting it. She's working on herself. And we'll see where that goes.
Let's get to Jordan and Amber.
Oh, yes.
Jordan and Amber. We've been rooting for Jordan and Amber this entire show. We really like Jordan.
I'm over it.
I like Jordan.
I mean, he's cool now, but he just I'm irritated. I'm irritated with the bars. Excuse me.
Wait.
He didn't want to move, and
that part.
Like, you're getting married now.
You're getting married. Doing? Life happens. Life changes. Thing like, okay, fine. Yeah, you right about that part or whatever. He was getting on my nerves with that. I do like him still, but he was getting on my nerves. At this point, you are getting married to a woman, and a woman with children, a child. Let me say, her daughter Emma, and everything. You can't go to the bar every day, every night, and everything. Kick it with the guys every night. You have a family now.
And I'm not pulling her out of school so we can live closer to Pat's bar down the street underneath your apartment.
Right.
Like, no, we're not doing that. And then, like you said, most nights you're not going to be able to go out. We have homework and other stuff to do.
Okay.
And we got to get the house together for the week, and you coming back home from the bar down there with your friends, and like, no, she needs some stability, and not, my stepdad come home drunk every Tuesday. Like,
mind you, she was like, we live 45 minutes apart.
Yeah, he was making it seem like, you know, they already said in other episodes that it was like an hour drive or whatever. So I'm guessing for us, it's like one of them northern suburbs. Yeah. It would be for us. So he making it seem like they're in a different state, different, like it's this whole thing that to fly back and forth.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. He still wanted to kick it with the guys. That's what it was. No. He still wanted to live that bachelor life, and it only lasted for 4 months.
No.
It only lasted for 4 months.
Which is crazy.
But I also could see his point where he's saying, I didn't like how you were speaking to me and talking to me. Oof. Because nobody, and I think that's why I say I still like Jordan. I don't think Jordan's a bad guy. I think he's actually a good guy. He's just not ready. And we see that with a lot of the people on this show, that they're not ready to love. They're not, they like we see that, right? But we saw a glimpse of how the way Amber spoke to
Girl,
Jordan.
Because what is you doing?
Because how she yelled and got up and got the scurrying away or whatever. I was like, what in the world?
She was, what it on Housewives? Slithering. She slithered down off stage and couldn't even walk fast because of that dress.
It wasn't cute at all.
It's like when you try to leave a room when you mad and you try to slam the door, but it's one of them doors that don't slam, the soft close. Look and you just look stupid. So now you got to pull it.
Right.
So it gave that, and we kind of saw a glimpse of probably how she acts. She had some anger issues we've seen. And yeah, just the yelling and storming off. I don't know if it's alcoholism or what, but I don't know. It didn't look too good. We could kind of see what he's talking about.
Right. Even when they lived together, they got we talked about this when she got upset about him talking about, okay, am I ready to, have a stepdaughter and things like that. She gave him the silent treatment. We know that couples argue and have disagreements and may not want to talk, whatever like that. But it was just like, girl, I understand that, but it's like now you just don't want to talk to him, have a conversation or anything like that. So we've seen little bits of, and I like Amber, but we did see glimpses of how she could possibly handle situations with Jordan, even to the 5 weddings and the wedding where she got blacked out drunk and she came late and.
Yeah, I don't know. She's like, now she's posting screenshots of saying her car had issues and he knew it, and it was messed up for him to bring up her being late because he knew. I don't know, but it seemed like a lot. I will say it did seem like she was kind of weaponizing her daughter a little bit.
She was.
And I know it's a difficult situation with children, but it did seem like she was like, you didn't say bye. You could have came back. And I could see he probably had to leave in like a little scurry. Because it was like always something with no, don't.
It was tumultuous, yeah. And then look, we don't know if folks was throwing stuff. We don't know if people was slamming and pushing. We don't know what it is. But he got to get out that situation because certain type, women could possibly call the police on you. In other situations too.
If he left in 4 months, it had to be pretty bad. You didn't even want to give it a year or 6 months to
to even try to work it out.
Yeah, work it out. It's a new environment. You're trying to see where you're gonna move to. You were on a TV show. Now we got these interviews. We got real life. We got this life. It seems like a lot before you even kind of coast a little bit, and you don't really even do much coasting in life sometimes. Life be life. So if you didn't even take that in consideration, you were like, no. Then it had to be really bad. And he said it was toxic.
It was toxic. And remember, he was living in her house. So she probably said, this is my house. This is my rules, and probably was throwing that stuff in his face. Yeah. Nobody's about to deal with that. No one is about to deal with that. No one wants to be verbally abused and stuff like that, emotionally abused. So I guess he said, look, it's 4 months. It's time to go. And she was like, well, you didn't give me a chance to work. You wasn't even trying. He brought it up. He said, you didn't even try to take the steps to work on yourself.
Yeah.
So there it is. That's it.
I did enjoy her talking about how some men are good, some are bad. And she's like, they're not all like a Chris. But
right.
I like you guys.
That's why she was like, he's not a bad guy.
Right. She did give him some credit.
Yeah, gave him credit. They just weren't a match. And that's okay. That's okay.
Speaking of matches, there were plenty of matches in the audience this season. We had old couples, new couples that came together from other shows.
Married couples.
We had oranges, cuties, as you say, EpiPens, all of it. It was a little corny.
Did you catch the eye drops from
I did
Old
catch
Boy?
the eye drops.
You remember Old Boy was
That
dropping?
was a mess. And we ain't seen him on the show again. He ain't been in the audience. But yeah, it was a little entertaining.
Yeah.
The interviews were interesting. I mean, sometimes I guess it is nice to kind of see what the old couples, the old people are doing. Yeah, the old, I guess, dates, whatever we want to call them.
Right. Yeah, cast members as to, what are they doing right now? I felt like they didn't have to. Some of the stuff was corny, but I understand they have to tell a story.
Right. They're trying to create a community, I guess.
Right. That's exactly what they were trying to do. And then so AD. We know she has a podcast and everything. So she interviewed a couple of people or couples there, and also Gigi, where Gigi, we all noticed that you were a little handsy.
Get your hand off that woman's husband. Okay. Off any woman's. She just kept touching and touching. And this, you don't have to keep touching. I don't know if it's a nervous tick for her to like hold on to. But you don't have to keep. And it's not even a touch. She rubbing.
She kept rubbing and just kept doing it. And it's like, girl,
please.
Like, keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. So that was very noticeable.
She was never my favorite anyway on the thing.
I thought she was
a little whiny anyway. Let me not even start getting into people because that'd be mean, girl. Well, but yes, it was just interesting to see how they bring people back, but they don't let them kind of interact with. Well, I think in past reunions maybe they did have questions, but they don't really let them ask questions from the group, like, hey, I saw this. Right. What did you think? Because I'll be interested to see what their questions would be.
Yeah, in past seasons I've seen that they answer questions. Maybe they felt, because I think they said it was like 150 participants from past seasons on. So maybe it was just a lot going on. And then we always know like they take out clips too as well. So they make edits and stuff.
One thing, girl, Megan Fox was getting on my nerves with all them faces. Okay, we get it. Like every time something happened, what? Did you you want the camera to come to you?
Girl,
like you were doing
a
lot.
She doing.
Please.
She was doing the most. I really did notice it.
Girl, anyway. That was interesting. We don't need another concert, please.
No, please. I was done. We don't need a concert.
I don't know if that was folk music or what that was.
I don't know what that genre of music was.
Vegan music. Hi.
Yes. You really just described it for me. That's exactly what it is. Oh, God.
The genre was vegan.
Right.
Yes. I don't know. But I will say the last one I do still like, and he's been riding his wave, baby. The you're taking me out.
Yeah. I be hearing that on TikTok.
That came first on. It was he did it on Love Is Blind as a concert, and then the song blew up.
Okay. Okay, got it. No,
but I hope this one don't blow up like that.
Yeah, I was done. I said, this is the end of it. We did see Bliss and her husband.
Yes.
They're expecting baby number 2. So that's very exciting, and it was very sweet. I got a little teary-eyed because he did speak to like. His grandmother had cancer, and before she passed, like she gave them a gift of announcing what the baby reveal, which I thought that was very sweet and everything. And as right now we know she has passed in the sense, but that was sweet. But it was a baby reveal for everybody to find out that day, so that was very sweet. But yeah,
there's some cute moments. It was better than playing basketball.
Right. Oh gosh, I didn't even understand that one.
Moving on. All right. So we have the soccer star Alex and his date Ashley.
The blonde Barbie.
The blonde bombshell.
Right.
And the soccer star. Which from that video they played, it looked like he wasn't that great at being a goalie.
That's what I said.
Because if Devil is getting through, I see why you didn't get picked.
Play. Right. He was never that guy. He was never like the best of the best as a soccer player. I don't know why he revels in that. I guess maybe this was just a time of his life. Maybe they won a championship, and after that was he made it his personality.
It's still his personality, and I I don't know if I would still have a sport I played in high school as my personality to this day at my age. I just don't. Even if I went really far, like, I don't know if that would be
a thing
for me.
So then he say like he hurt himself and he could never. Okay, well then it's done. It's over with.
That's kind of like black. That's kind of like black girls. When they be like, my mama ain't never put that perm in my head.
Put that perm
my hair. You bring it up every time, like, let it go.
Girl, you
let it go.
Look, we know what it is because we black. We already know what it is. Stop playing with us.
Anyway, I will say that he was very defensive and he was argumentative with Nick. Nick asked him, so what would you, can you bring it up? Let me know. He was already like, he was ready to argue.
Right. Like, even when, I'm about to say Christy Teigen. What's that lady name?
Christy Teigen is crazy. We're keeping that in. Sorry.
What is that
keeping that. Editing Robin, leave that.
Not Christy Teigen.
Vanessa?
Wait a minute. Vanessa. Oh, child. Sorry, girl. But
same energy, honestly. But go ahead.
Yes. Like, I mean, I feel like when Nick and Vanessa was like asking him some real questions, it was like he had that perfect answer. He was very defensive, and it was like, sir, like, relax. Like, you always got an answer for everything. Like,
but when you're constantly lying, you are on guard because you got to make sure you're sharp. You got to make sure you're keeping up with this lie, or you say it right, or everyone's out to get you in your mind.
Yeah.
So you got to be, okay, what are you trying to say? Like, just please. Please,
it was
interview answers.
It was some interview answers. So Ashley, who we know is MAGA, MAGA Mammy, she basically spoke to the fact that he liked girls with brown hair. Even though Alex said he likes brown features.
She didn't want to say that, girl.
She can't say that. She can't say that because then things would look very negative to her because we already know she's MAGA. But then also, it's like an ego thing too. Like, oh, how dare, like
but Brittany's a beautiful girl.
Right, Brittany's a beautiful girl, but how? Because we know he was very attracted to Brittany. She can't even fathom or come out of her mouth that, you know, he would pick a brown skinned girl or brown woman instead of me. This, what is the word? Conventionally beautiful blonde woman.
But I think she kind of even put it on thick because I didn't think he called her Chewbacca and all that.
No.
He did say, you know, this is actually what I go after in the real world. She's beautiful. I like those brown features. But he didn't say, like, she's ugly or the other girl, oh, I'm stuck with Ashley. Then he started saying she wasn't his type.
Yeah.
But he didn't frame it. I'll give him that. He didn't frame it like you're ugly. She put it on 10 like, you made it seem like I was Sasquatch and whatever she said. Like, he didn't do all that. That's why he was like, for real? Like, okay.
Yeah, he didn't.
But you can see that it hurt her that much because it was brown girl. She took it to a whole nother level.
Like, they don't like that. They don't like that. That they're, you know, not.
Well, he's MAGA too.
Yeah, he's MAGA too.
Yeah.
But we know he's brown too.
He like going with brown features and Trump.
Right.
Makes sense.
There you go, right there. But yeah, we already knew what it is with them. He lies. You know, she gonna try to question him about every little thing, and that's that.
But what I didn't get is he was talking about like, oh well. Do you think after I'm questioned by your father, I'm going to be intimate with you the next, like, yeah. I mean, what is my dad supposed to do? You should know that the father is probably going to grill you, especially if it's going to be a marriage within a week off a TV show. Okay. So, yeah, he's going to have some questions for you. And I don't think they were that damn bad.
They weren't bad at all.
But, you know, he's so defensive. Or even a couple questions, like, you questioning me?
Right, like, how dare you?
If you know you're meeting a lawyer father, I'd be already ready.
Okay, and then the thing is, he's a liar too. So calling him out on his bull, like, that was a no-no for him. So now, your daddy did this to me, I'm going to teach you something.
I'm definitely going to teach you something, and I'm going to make you uncomfortable. So now you don't bring your daddy around me. You get him together and all of that. We're going to train you. It's basically what he did with his attitude.
Yep. That's exactly what it was.
Please. Anyway. Moving on. Well, we both did a deep breath.
Right. Emma and Mike.
Gosh.
Of course, we see that they're no longer together. Emma's working on herself. That's what she says. She's working on herself.
She's working on herself, but she definitely used manipulation, because if they agreed to both say no at the altar, and then because you didn't have enough time, you say yes, thinking, oh, that means he'll know I'm saying yes because I changed my mind and I want kids now, or I can see myself having kids, thinking that maybe he might end up saying yes too, and you can finagle your way into a marriage by like, oh, kind of like what Jordan did. He was supposed to say no.
He was supposed to say no.
And then he said yes. So she thought she was going to get into like that, and then saying, oh, I thought this was enough. It's not. I thought just a maybe was enough. That man told you plenty of times he wants to have children. He wants a definite answer, or like a definite, I'm in it.
Right. And yeah, I did think that was very manipulative of her. Because like you said, they decided a couple of days ago that we're both going to say no. I don't even know why y'all going to the altar, but they both decided at the altar in front of everybody, we're going to say no. But for you to say yes, it was just like you were trying to force his hand. Mm-hmm. You were trying to force his hand. And no, I would not know or think that means yes to a child.
Right. He's
you
like,
don't
no.
want no child. She ain't going to have no child. She ain't want no kids.
And like you said, it'd be easy. If you change that quick, then I don't trust your answer later on. Said. We're under these lights, cameras, dress, your mama, daddy here.
You performing now.
You saying yeah.
You saying yes now. Like you said, if you could switch just like that, then in the marriage you'll switch just like that as well. So Mike, he's good. There's no probably beef or anything with them, but he found somebody.
Oh, he found his
probably Italian woman.
She looked like she was something, maybe Italian. She had the dark features.
She had dark features too. She had some dark features with her. But yeah, so he found his person. He looks happy. Congratulations to them. Happy birthday. And that's that. Like, that's that on that. And I'm glad Emma is getting whatever help that she needs.
Yeah, learning to love herself. That's always
I think
important.
That's number one.
We always preach that. So hopefully she does. She'd probably look back and saw how embarrassing she was as we saw. Gosh. And at least she's making the changes. Ooh, speaking to that, I would have liked Nick to ask and follow up with Chris when he said he's taking the steps to change. And I would know what are those steps.
That's right.
He showed in that. He said, "Oh, okay. What's the steps?
Right.
What steps have you been taking?
Going to therapy? Are you being accountable? Like, yeah. What are the steps that you're taking?
Inside of growing your hair out and adding conditioner.
He ain't taking no steps. He the same person he was about a year ago that he is today.
He sure ain't stepping in the name of love.
Okay.
All right. Moving on.
Okay. Oh.
Girl, I'm going to drink to this because this man, you can start because he already got on my damn nerves.
Is it Devontae? Is it Devo? Is it Diva?
It's Dummy. Look. Well, let me stop because that's not nice.
Here we are.
It's disgusted. Disappointment.
It's
dissatisfied.
The black man.
Disenfranchised.
The black man that doesn't know that he's black with Miss Brittany. Also the Latina that doesn't know she's black as well. But we saw in the last episode where they parted ways and Brittany being delusional, very beautiful, beautiful woman, but her wanting to be in love and being delusional, thought that with the conversation with her and Devontae not going to the altar, that they're still in a relationship and that they're working to that goal of theirs. But Devontae said, I see you when I see you. That's what he basically said and drove into the sunset, never to ever want to be seen again.
But didn't say it to her face.
Didn't say it to her face.
Yeah, you're going to hide that.
And him speaking to like, oh, yeah, I don't know how to say no or speak up and
hurting anyone's feelings.
You're hurting her feelings.
By dragging it out.
You're dragging her. You're being passive aggressive. But the thing is, also, but Brittany, he told you. It don't matter if he didn't say was where his actions are everything. It took him 2 weeks. You asked him like, oh, I mean, you could let me go now. Do you want to? Are we in this? And he's telling, oh yeah, we're in this. But he showed you. You have not heard from him in 2 weeks. Only some text messages.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see your point. Mm-hmm. I do think if you were engaged, even though it seems like 2 weeks is like, oh, I should already know, you are going to fight or a little harder or take your time a little more. Like, this is crazy that it's been 2 weeks, But it's not like you're just going to be like, oh, it's been 2 weeks. I'm never speaking to this person again. Even though it's a fast thing, you guys were engaged. You're about to get married. So you're probably taking this a little more seriously. Maybe it was a lot. He was grieving. He was this and that. He's telling you all these things. So giving him 2 weeks, I'm not going to really beat on her for that. Especially if he's lying and, you know, we don't see how he's acting toward her, what he's telling her off camera. We just see his actions change when the cameras come on. He could start. I've definitely seen these with TikTok couples. The cameras come on and you act like, oh, you don't want to be here and all you're angry. But then if you catch off guard, you're all hugged up on the girl and oh, I love you and da-da-da. But you don't want to show the world that side. Right. So we don't know.
We don't. You know what? Let me take a little bit of easy on Brittany because I've been there with the 2 weeks.
See?
I've been there with 2 weeks. And then what I do? Deuces on
imagine it's 2 weeks and you had the ring
right,
and
you
you're
had
about
the
to
ring
get
and stuff like
that.
And so I could see, you know what, let me calm down a little bit because I can see that. But it was just so strange that he's maybe texting her and even when the dad, because the dad jumped in.
What is that word when you tell me when they give you a little bit?
Breadcrumbing. That's what
that
it was.
Word. She was breadcrumbing.
He was breadcrumbing.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was. He was breadcrumbing because he didn't want to let her down, but you did let her down. So the only dad that has come on the show, seems like a very, very nice gentleman and everything like that, but also naive. To the fact that he just loved Devontae. And, you know, he asked him, are you okay? I don't know why you asked him all that. I don't know why you do it.
I don't know. Maybe he's like a pastor or deacon or something. But are you okay? I think he was asking as another black man. Right. But he doesn't feel that. He doesn't see himself as that. So he didn't even connect that to be like, I want to know if you're okay because, they are tearing him up on the internet.
They tearing him up.
They tearing him up.
That's one of the questions they need to ask. Chad, are you black? What's your race? Who are you? See, we needed to be the ones that be asking these questions because, baby, they glossed over a couple things when it came to Devontae and everything. Him saying that I've never dated a woman of color. You colored too.
Girl. Now, you saw the sisters got in there and was like, what's your favorite movie?
Okay.
Let me hear. What's your coat class? Oh,
right.
Okay. Right. All right. So I know what you are. But, yeah, a woman of color, that was a little off-putting to hear from him.
And it's not like he passing or white representing. We know, we see you.
Girl, he think them eyes getting
baby, he think them eyes is gonna do it, and there's a lot of folks with green and blue eyes up and over
Terrence
here.
Howard, he definitely black.
And baby, he will never say I'm white.
No, he won't.
So
he is online talking about he could have got with Beyonce though.
Oh,
so he being a little off right now to me.
Child.
Maybe we ain't gonna use him. But
he thought that because he got that left in.
No, he's saying that's why he got the left in. Because he got with the other member of the group and she was mad.
Oh.
The one with the blue eyes who was in the group originally.
Okay.
Anyway.
That's a whole nother story.
Another tangent.
Okay. Well, there you go.
But yeah, I don't know. They did get on him a little bit when it came to the situation about the concert. So they dive into that with Bree, Priyanka, and Ashley. And Bree was like, I guess I'm up here by myself. Right. Well, no, say what? No, you need help? Like, because you know you're wrong. It doesn't even make sense.
Right, because if the girls, they say, oh, we're so close. And then look, Bree said, we ain't close at all. So I don't know.
Not really.
Not really. Or whatever. But if these girls are saying we're really close, then why didn't you have a conversation with your friend about this? Her boyfriend
within those 2 weeks.
Yeah, within those 2 weeks, her boyfriend is going on a trip with y'all, and then I think they went out or something like that. And he asked about it. Why is he going out with your friends?
Girl, because I would have texted you and be like, girl, you know who over here or who trying to go with us to a concert?
Right.
Y'all good? Like, are y'all okay? Have you talked? Because he telling us he'll talk, but I'm going to definitely say something to you. I know they got a group chat.
They got a group chat, but my thing is, why are the girls going out with him to eat in the first place without your friend, unless she was busy, which, no, they didn't invite her, because they ain't really close with her, because they're not her friends. These are the mean girls, or whatever. But, yeah, I would have been like, girl, yeah, he trying to contact me. He trying to go out. He trying to kick it with us. where you at? Are y'all good? Like, what's
Right.
going on? Because he would have never went out to eat with us. Unless we planning something. Unless we planning an engagement or something for you and trying to get you together, girl. But we would have never.
Maybe that was the brunch from last episode.
Yes.
Okay, anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, see, y'all caught that. Y'all ain't watched yet. Go ahead and watch last episode. Okay. But but no, that was just so weird and nasty, mean girl coded.
But you know, they do that on this Love is Blind. They all, like, when they're from the same city, they, like, start hanging out and going out. You'll start seeing videos and stuff of them hanging out together. I have noticed that, I think it's a Miami trip and maybe a New York trip. They even came to Chicago. The girls, they've been doing girls trips together.
Okay.
And when I see them, Bree is not there. Priyanka ain't there. And Ashley's not there. It's the other girls and the two black girls. They're be cool. There. They be with them, and then Amber be there too. It's them, but I never see Bree, Ashley, or Priyanka in them groups, and they've been doing trips, so they know they're not girls, and they've been excluding them. They know it's a bunch of bull because the way they treated Jess and the way they treated Brittany, and those are both two. They're probably not perfect girls. No, we're not perfect, but they are. They seem like they're sweet
girls. Yeah, they're and I like both of them. So they were very. Sweet girls. But yeah, that was just really nasty and dirty. They talked about, okay, he wanted to come with us. Then Priyanka was like, I told him that he was not going to stay in my house. Oh, because that situation was so strange. He didn't confirm the Airbnb because he ain't had no Airbnb. He didn't plan to pay for no Airbnb. He planned to stay at y'all house to keep with y'all.
No, they get very much peaked in high school, popular girls. And then when you come into a setting with other women, you go back to that same default type personality.
Trying to haze and be mean to people and stuff like that. We ain't playing it because Brittany, you was too nice and too sweet of a girl. But yeah, we're not playing it. But at the end of the day, he having a child.
Girl, which I saw on TikTok already because the girlfriend came out.
Oh,
and said,
so he has an actual girl. Oh, he did say that, right? He said because he had moved to Arizona, right?
But the girl don't live in Arizona.
It's the girl in Ohio.
The girl came out and said they were together when he went to film this show. And he told her, oh, don't worry about it. I'm not getting married. I'm just going to become an influencer to get fame or whatever. I'm not going to get married.
I did see something similar to
and
that.
then she got pregnant. He ended up dating the girl, and then he kept playing, oh, I'm just here. I have to do the work meeting. I have to do the same kind of stuff he told Brittany.
Is this the girl that we keep seeing pictures of?
Yes.
Oh yeah, his type.
And that's the girl he's having a baby with now.
Okay, his type. He
of
playing
course,
games
she's a
with
white
her
girl.
too. Right. He playing girls with his type too. He a fool in himself. But yeah, okay. He moved to Arizona to have a roommate.
He moved to Arizona
to be a roommate with Alex, the soccer player.
But aren't they both into some like finance stuff or insurance?
That's what they say.
They both scamming. They both
scammers.
They moved to Arizona to scam together.
Right. Because he made $12,000 to $40,000 a month, but he need a roommate, and then he got a place in Ohio too.
He probably was like, they're all boys, whatever. He probably was like, I got a baby on the way. I got to get this money. I got to get this money by tomorrow. And Alex was like, I know how you can get this money by tomorrow. Come with me to Arizona. Because he keep running back to Arizona. You know how to do this. He do insurance or whatever. He was into something.
Get that quick money, baby.
And roll with me for a minute and I get you something. For that baby. Okay. That's what happened.
Okay, that's
why
what
he
it is.
In Arizona.
That's what it is. Allegedly, but that's what it is.
Allegedly.
Okay.
We know.
We
ain't fooling us. Because why you randomly moved there
to Arizona out of all
and the girl
places.
is in Ohio, with the house that you have, which is her house that you also have. That's the house he talking about.
Right, that's her house. Her house
that you stay at too. And you gonna be saying that now because y'all together. I doubt y'all really are engaged. I don't know.
They ain't engaged. Yeah.
Anyway, engaged in some foolishness is about as engaged y'all is.
Whew. Okay, well.
A lot to unpack on this.
It was a lot to unpack with these beautiful characters.
We're glad Vic and Christine got their honeymoon.
Yes.
TurboTax, you can sponsor us too. We file our taxes.
Okay, look, we don't play now. Well,
yes.
But yeah, we don't play that. Wait a minute now. Let me stop, okay? No, we do not play about that. But no, yeah, TurboTax, they have sponsored doing their taxes, and they're going to take them on a vacation, a
How
day
nice.
honeymoon. Very sweet, very sweet. But no, at the end of the day, this was the reunion. It was cool. It was cool. But yeah.
Okay, that's it. You want to leave us some comments on what you thought about the reunion. You can disagree with some of the things that we said, agree, whatever, what was the worst and best moment to you. Some things you wanted to see, didn't see. Hopefully we'll be hosting the next one.
Right.
No, but we'll see you guys on our next episode.
All right, bye.
Bye.
We can become whatever we want. All we need is loving you. That's the way that feels.